After the interception, here's Wilson. Forced out to his left. And now here is another interception. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And they'll have the football, but deep in their own territory as he's brought down at the 5. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will be fielded at the 6. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. No gain on the dump-off. It's second down. And this hasn't been the typical game, no doubt, for Emmanuel Sanders. They've really limited him.
He's one of those players that provides a real spark when he gets going. And when he does it, it's felt by the rest of the team. And they're feeling it in this one because right now they're trailing.
And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
Hey, Foxtrot. You Mike. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. So don't say nothing.
Garoppolo going to try and throw on 3rd. He's going to air one out. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Here we go on 4th down with Garoppolo. Buying time to his... Now Garoppolo lost the football. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tartt. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
Here we go.
I tell you, you don't have press conferences when you sign guys like this. But he's been a real difference maker so far. That's now 2 interceptions for him in the game. And when you're getting contributions up and down your 53-man roster, you're going to be all right.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Hey, gun.
They run again with Breida. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And it'll be 3rd and 10.
Mike 4. 2. Hey, alert. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Here we go.
Garoppolo looks to throw. Looking for Sanders here on the deep ball. Now the defense loses him. It's complete. Touchdown, 49ers. Emmanuel Sanders, 70 yards, as his guys are able to regain the lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Oh, fighting off the defender.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after...
It got his man complete. A big play that time for the Seahawks. And even 40 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down. From the red zone now, here's Wilson on 1st down. And now here's another interception. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And they will score. It's a 49er touchdown.
That was an interception, but on the field, the guys who are picking it off, they're not saying that. What word are they using? It's Oski. That means catch the ball and go the other way.
That's your vernacular. I've never heard anybody say Oski.
Ask around. They'll tell you.
Gold able to tack on the extra point, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they just had that pick six. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Breida. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Here we go.
3 quarters in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's 49er football here. They've got the lead as well as we get set to start the 4th and final quarter. A big play there for the Niners. 47 yards on the ground. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Once again, they run with Breida on 1st down. And he'll get this down only to the 18. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
That would give to Breida. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
54. Defense wins championships, baby. Right there. 54. Right there. 54, Mike. Let's go, baby. I got you.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle there to make the grab. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Gold with the extra point, and that will make this a 19-point game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he probably should have stayed in the end zone as he'll muster a return up to only the 14-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Wilson. Now he'll escape to his right. He'll find Metcalf. And they're able to get this one across the 35. On 1st down, Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Nick Bosa just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Here's Wilson, eluding the pressure right. He can run for it, and I think the ball's out. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. Here's a handoff left side to Breida. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Tackle made by Ziggy Ansah.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
Here we go. 11. Stay. Wahoo. Mike 5-4. Mike 5-4. It's coming this way. Here we go. Hey, watch that. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Got you, boy.
Now Garoppolo. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the 4th.
Here we go. 21. Here we go. Hey, shoot. Check. Hot route. Hot. 12. Mike's 54. Smooth. 54. Hey, they scared. 54's Mike. Check. Watch 54.
They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Alert. Check 26. Bang.
Wilson. Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. He's going to let it fly. And now here's another interception. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. Of course, they had the option, and they choose to not take the penalty.
They like the results of the play that they just ran, and they elect to let them stand.
54. You better bring it. I'm letting you know right now, you better bring it. 36.
Back near his goal line. Here's Garoppolo. And this one will be taken up. They'll spot it right at the 7. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll